now. All right. Okay. Fresh Monday is here. Let's get on with this one, Eddie. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. We are back at you again today with another reaction video and a fresh new week of stand-up comedy clips. And man, just ready to get started with another week, man. So much fun doing this with y'all, man. Thanks for being down with me all this time so far. Hopefully there's more to come in the upcoming, well, to the end of time, I guess. All right, we are gonna get into some Ron White today. Oh man. Now, I said on, I think the video I did with Bill Engvall that I love the blue collar comedy guys. I think they're all funny as shit. I've done one so far, now we're gonna get into another with Ron White. And this one is gonna be called, I'll Run the Fuck Out of a Muck With You. It's a nice title, man. I already like it. And I said it just like that because I know how he sounds, and I'm pretty sure that's how he sounded when he said it, but I'm sure I'll get into this one. I'll get it when he says it. But yeah, we're gonna get in this one today. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. And yeah, let's just get right on into this one, man. It's been a while, a couple of days, few days since I've done some stand-up. And now we're back for another week and I'm ready to get my laugh on. What about you guys? All right, here we go. Ron White with I'll Run the Fuck Out of a Muck With You. I just love that title. Right here on Eddie B TV.
I got busted with weed in Florida last year. Less than a gram of weed.
What?
And they took my happy ass to jail. I've been partying in Florida for years. I didn't even know they had laws. Looked to me like everybody just run amok down there.
Florida.
And I'll run amok with you. I will run the fuck out of a muck with you.
I knew that's how it sounded. Yeah.
They took me to jail, man. And I'll tell you what happened. I fired these two pilots for being dickheads. And they were such dickheads, they started following my plane around on a software called FlightAware. And if you know the tail number, you can follow any plane in the world anywhere it goes. And then right before I'd land in a town, they call the cops, tell them it's a drug plane, so the cops would come fuck with me. That's pretty fucking funny. Then they were on the news in Atlanta, where I live, both of these assholes live on the news going, Ron White is out of control. He gets drunk on his plane. He smokes pot on his plane. He has sex on his plane. I'm like, this is my plane we're talking about, right?
Right?
Not like I did that shit on a Delta flight, for fuck's sake.
Oh, he's goofy as shit.
No, my phone's off.
Always sipping.
My wife got pissed at me when I got busted with that weed, and she smokes pot. What the fuck is up with that? I come home, she goes, you smoke too much pot. I said, oh, let me get this straight. You smoked the correct amount of pot.
Zip it, ladies. What is the correct amount?
You ever smoke so much pot your wife starts to make sense? Me either. I have this reoccurring dream that my wife gets run over by a bus. Does that make me a bad person? I'm driving the bus.
Okay. Maybe a little bit.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Speed bumps.
Bleep, bleep, bleep,
Did he go in reverse?
bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Oh, man.
She's had enough.
3 times, Ron?
Early last year in Florida, at SeaWorld of Florida, an animal trainer was killed by a killer whale. Huh? Turns out there's a reason they didn't name them ocean ponies.
Ocean ponies? What the fuck?
Some things are exactly as they seem, folks. Killer whales kill. Pilot whales wear dark sunglasses. I'm not sure how the sperm whale got his name, but I'm not getting in the pool.
Nope.
That whale got his job back. They put that whale back in the show. Now, when I first saw it on the internet, I mean, this will be world news. It wasn't even news at all. They put the whale back. This whale killed 3 people. This is a serial killer whale. And he got his job back? If that would have happened at SeaWorld in Texas, that whale would have gone straight to the fucking electric pool.
The electric pool. I like that one.
And that's just a regular pool with a toaster thrown in it. People think they're expensive to make, but it's like $14. You can reuse the extension cord. People don't know that. We'll get another toaster. Yeah. They busted a sushi restaurant last year in LA selling whale, and they fined them $200,000. And that is so fucking wrong, man, to take a 50,000-pound majestic animal and serve it up 2 tiny slices at a time. Are you fucking... Oh, that's good. Got any more? Shit, yeah, we do. We have a shit road. We make a big commitment. I don't know how I got caught. Maybe that 14-foot fin hanging out of the dumpster. I should have closed the lid.
This fucking guy.
Yeah. Probably should have closed the lid.
Oh, that's it. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, it never fails, man. I swear, I just love his whole demeanor on stage, you know what I mean? His voice and everything. It's just like, that's why if you are a comedian, you know what I mean, actor, singer, whatever, and you're really, really famous and you really got, I mean, you just got trademark everything, you know what I mean? Face, walk, talk, you know what I mean? It's just like, you never can miss those guys, you know, or gals, you know what I mean? And, you know, to get into what he was talking about to start with, you know, it's like, the fact that, and I know this is a classic thing to say, a lot of people say it so many different ways, but the fact that anyone had to deal with getting arrested and dealing with bullshit for smoking weed, man, that's just a travesty. Top to bottom, it just is, man. It's just a fucking plant. Light it up, smoke it, get high, you know what I mean? And it does all this good stuff for you, you know, in some ways it does do some bad things too. I ain't gonna say it don't. But I like to believe that the good outweighs the bad. But you know, you get busted for a gram of weed, man. Especially in Florida, man. I was just like thinking what he said. He was like, you guys got laws out there? Like, what the hell? Everybody's just doing their own damn thing out there, you know what I mean? This is like running them up, man. I like the title because it just kind of flows with how he talks, you know what I mean? I'll run the fuck out of a muck with you. Oh my goodness, man. You know what, and once again, that was Ron White with I'll run the fuck out of a muck with you. Yeah, I would too, man, shit. I like Ron White so much because it's like he's always got a drink and a cigar on stage with him. You know what I mean? It's just like, whether it's for just how he wants to be on stage, maybe he's a little nervous or something like that. Whatever the deal is, he makes it work. And the dude's hella funny as shit. And about what he said about his lady, you know, I mean, you know, I've noticed that a lot of females who smoke weed, and they got a dude, if he smokes too, they'll always, I don't know too many. I've known a few in my life, you know what I mean? But the ladies always seem to want to like bring down your weed consumption a little bit. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that goes hand in hand with being a woman or not. I don't know what the correlation is at all. But I've noticed that's the deal. It's just like, do women have a sixth sense that we don't know about when it comes to smoking weed? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Maybe that'll be the deal with that. But as far as some other things though, like oh man, I can just go forever on this wild animal stuff, but it's just like, no one ever learns their fucking lessons, man. Like, ever. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know Free Willy is a cool movie that came out, and you know what I mean? They got SeaWorld and all that shit, but it's just like, the fact that we could take animals like killer whales out the ocean, put them in a small little fucking tank, and I was like, we're just gonna make it put on a show for us stupid people, man. I don't fuck with zoos. I don't fuck with aquariums or nothing like that. When I was young, I didn't know no better because I thought I was just going to see something cool, you know. And I'm not gonna say seeing them animals ain't cool. It is cool to see them, but then as I got older, I started to think like, these motherfuckers don't want to be in these zoos and aquariums. They don't want to be here at all, you know. And some people might make an argument for certain animals that just don't want to get their ass ate up in the wild, but still, man, it's a zoo, man. You're in prison. It's animal prison, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, they still do it, and they always get surprised when someone gets killed by one of these wild animals. I'm never surprised. Nobody with a brain is ever surprised by this. Anytime I hear another story about someone getting killed by an animal, I think just recently I saw something where somebody was trying to mess with a cheetah or a leopard or something like that and got ate up, or maybe got fucked up somehow. It was fucking crazy, man. But you know what? It just never ceases to entertain me that all this bullshit happens. So, oh man. And the fact that some people eat some of these wild animals too, like he was saying at the end, oh my goodness. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know if I would even recognize what whale was as opposed to another kind of meat, because, you know, I'm American and Americans are blind and dumb for the most part. So, hey, I guess you never really know until someone just tells you, hey, you might be eating some whale, or you might be eating some raccoon, or you might be eating some eel. I'm like, huh? I just say, what? Oh my God, no. But yeah, man, I love Ron White, man. He's just a guy who's like, when he's on stage, he seems so comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, everything about, like I said, his voice and his presentation, he's got the drink and the cigar and all that. And it's like he's really, it's like he doesn't even have an act. You know what I mean? He's just like really up there talking, you know, and that's how you know you got a real good comedian, because he's really having like a conversation with the audience, you know. And that's one thing I've always liked about my favorite comedians, is that even though they do have an act, you know, and maybe it's prepared, you know what I mean, they came up with it and they wrote some material and that's all well and good, but when they're out there and you can make it seem like you didn't just write something and prepare it, that's how you know you got a good one. And that's Ron White right there. He's a good one, man. He's just with the rest of the blue collar comedy guys, and I got a couple more of them to get to eventually. I got to do Jeff Foxworthy, and I got to do Larry the Cable Guy. I'll find my way to get to them one day. But Ron White, man, I couldn't get away from him, man. Like, when I did Bill Engvall, just the fact that he had like a weed story of his own, I just like, oh, gotta get to that one. But Ron White, man, it just seems like he's been into it more than maybe others, you know what I mean, of the other three guys. And yeah, he talks about smoking weed, he's got cigars, he's got his drink, you know what I mean, he do his thing. So hey, man, can't fault him, man. You know, he's entertaining, he's funny, and he knows how to party, apparently. All right, that's enough of me yakking, man. That was Ron White. One more time with I'll Run the Fuck Out of a Muck with you. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I said. And yeah, we are back again, man. Another week of stand-up comedy, and this is a good way to start it, man. Ron White, a funny-ass comedian. And if you guys get a chance, you know, check them all out. You know, they got like, I think the Blue Collar Comedy Tour with them all together. And they're all very funny, man, for real. And go ahead and check him out if you get a chance. And Ron White, I think Ron White just might be my favorite of the four. I'm kind of torn between him and Bill Engvall. And I like the other two just not as much as, Bill Engvall and Ron White. But yeah, go ahead and check all those guys out. All right, this is going to be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here at the beginning of the week for stand-up comedy clips on this Monday. Sounded like Garfield when I said that shit. All right, Eddie B TV signing off one more again. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace.